Yes, guys, welcome back to another Hope podcast, which means what, Brad?
Helping other people everywhere.
Enthusiasm.
Helping other people everywhere.
Love that. Excellent. Yeah, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Back with another one. Hope you liked the last one we did with Hacks. That was a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that.
It was decent. So, like I said, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, and just all of that stuff. But today we have our first woman or female. I don't know. I don't want to get that wrong. I'm not allowed to call them one of them.
What? Woman?
Woman or female? One of them. Watch. I'm gonna ask her. Yeah. Anyway, we got our first one on the podcast. We have Audrey from Receipts Podcast. Audrey, formerly known as Ghana's Finest. Yeah, that's a social media handle. But I'm just gonna bring her in now. Have a good old chit chat with this bundle of joy. And just bring her in now. Here she is. But you need to shave this beard off,
What are you hating for?
No, you actually need to shave it off. Add Harvey. Yeah, Ud?
Hi.
Hello.
What's going on? I was just telling Brad that he needs to shave his beard off. So
why? I like it.
Thank you. Well, you
just good.
All right, cheers, mate. Yeah. Cheers. So also, thank you very much for doing this, by the way, Audrey.
Pleasure.
I've only been trying to get you on for like 3 months.
I know. But I'm here now. That's all that matters. It's going to be good.
All right. I'll let you know if it's good.
Hey, before we start, the question that you asked, what we can and can't say. We were just introducing you, right? And he said this is our first woman, female, that we're having on the pod.
What did he say?
First woman, and then he said female that we're having on the pod, and he wasn't sure that he could say either.
No, you can't say female.
See?
Really?
Yeah, female is we don't use that anymore to describe women because it basically is what's the word? It takes away the humanity from a woman when you say female. So female is what we use to describe animals and stuff like that, and like non-living things. So it's quite offensive to use the word female. So if you can try and remove it from your vocabulary, that would be amazing. Unless you are in fact talking about a female cat or a female dog. But when you're referring to woman, you should try and just use woman. And even when you're writing woman, you shouldn't write woman with an A. You should put an X instead of an A. Because the X is inclusive of all women, including trans women. So that's just something to bear in mind.
You know what? We should leave this in because a lot of people.
No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it in. But do you know
for the record, though, I said woman.
That's the correct terminology.
Yeah, I knew that.
Female is very offensive.
I didn't know that.
That's okay. Yeah. Do you know what? A lot of people don't know. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn, and teach.
Do you know why I'm laughing? Yeah, because I have these conversations with Audrey all the time, and sometimes she wants to act like she's always right. In this instance, she's right, but I'm not going to bring.
I'm usually right.
You are not usually right, would you?
I am. I absolutely am usually right in most of our discussions. Like, you've definitely learned a lot from me being my friend. Be honest.
I've literally not learned a thing until just now.
Whatever.
I've not learned a thing. But yeah, no, Audrey, on the real, thank you for doing this. Obviously 1/3 of the Receipts podcast.
Yep.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm all right. Not bad. Just living. Why are you looking at me like that?
I thought it froze.
So did I.
I expected more from that answer.
I said I'm doing really good. I'm living. I'm here. I'm existing. We're going into tier 3 tomorrow. I mean,
how you feeling? How you feeling about all of that?
I'm kind of over it now. I wish they just left us in lockdown before and they didn't sell us a dream, because now we're back in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's the back and forth that's annoying.
Yeah.
I like to know what I'm doing, whether I'm coming or going. So, but what can we do? Corona is here. Milena has it.
Oh, Milena's got it?
Mm-hmm.
I've had it. It's not nice.
It's not. Yeah, I've heard.
I think I got it from. I could not got it from you actually. I couldn't have.
With a Zoom.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You've just, you said they just put it in lockdown tomorrow. I'm living in Derby. We've been in tier 3 since the beginning.
Really? Oh, so you don't know any different?
Nah, so I can understand it being hard where you've been used to having it for 2 weeks, going out, eating, not back to normal, but near enough normal. But we ain't had that up here in Derby. We've been in tier 3.
It's literally like they gave us 2 weeks and then just said, you know what, 2 weeks, enjoy. And literally just shut it down again. Like
it's just rubbish. Like I don't know, but yeah, we're going back in tomorrow. So, but to be fair, everything's fine. It's just restaurants and bars that are closed.
Oh, and I know you love a good restaurant, man.
I do. That's all I do is eat out. That's like my favorite hobby. So I am gutted. I did have a girls' dinner planned tomorrow. It was like a big one, but obviously it's locked off now.
What was the occasion? Just no occasion.
No occasion, just getting together. Yeah.
Okay. Was my friend gonna be there? Who? My friend.
You have to be specific when you say friend with you because I don't know what you mean.
My friend.
I don't want to expose your business on this here podcast.
Dubai and that. But
oh no.
No, she wasn't gonna be there. Cool. But yeah, so very quickly, I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about how the Receipts was formed and whatever. I'm sure you're sick and tired of like saying that, but very quickly, how was it? How did you come together?
That's funny. No, I don't mind telling the story. We basically met on Twitter. Like we didn't know each other beforehand, and there was a tweet circulating around saying that a girl's podcast wouldn't work. Blah blah blah. So then Tolly replied, and she was like, "It can work. I've got the name. I just need the girls." And so there was this big Twitter thread with all these girls. I was included on it. At first, I didn't really think too much of it. I just thought, oh, whatever. But I followed through, and then we ended up all meeting up. So it went from sort of Twitter to emails, and then emails to the serious people ended up meeting. And in the beginning, there was 5 of us.
5?
And yeah, there was 5 of us. Yeah. So big up Misha. She was supposed to be a part of it. So she actually came with us. Like we recorded what would have been the first episode, but ended up being a pilot because it was terrible. She was there, she recorded that, but then after we recorded that, she was like, oh, actually I want to concentrate on my music career and I don't think I want to go down this route. And so we were like, sweet. And it's mad because she's not obviously in the group, but she still supports us. Like we're still really tight with her and stuff like that, which is nice. So then we went on as a foursome, and then and now we're a threesome, like all great girl bands, 1 person left. And now there's 3 of us. So that's pretty much how we met. So short version, we met on Twitter.
And where are you all from?
We're all from London, actually, coincidentally. Considering it was Twitter, we're all from London. I'm from, I live in South London now, but I'm from Essex, and Tolly and Milena are from East and North.
That's it.
Yeah.
What I was going to say, though, was that did you in your wildest, like, not dreams or whatever, but imagination ever think that it would actually take off as it did?
No, definitely not. Like the thing with me is I've always had my job and I've always done something extracurricular on the side. Like, you know, I've done bare stuff. And so this was just going to be another thing. Like, in fact, I used to be part of another podcast before Receipts came along. I was doing another podcast with my 2 guy friends. It was called It Is What It Is podcast. And it was nothing major. Like literally probably we got 20 plays a week or something on SoundCloud, but I really enjoyed doing it. And then that stopped because the boys just didn't want to do it anymore. So then I was kind of like a free agent. So then when I joined the Receipts, it was just supposed to be another hobby. It was just supposed to be something I did on the side. There was 0 expectations. So yeah, it's all still shocking, but still grateful nonetheless.
Was there a moment like for you? Because obviously, you know what's mad? I'm asking these questions and
you know the answers.
Yeah, but obviously for everyone else, was there a moment when you were like, you realized that, hold on, this is actually like, something's actually going on here?
Yeah, I think this was like 4 years ago. So I think when we dropped the first episode and the reception was really good, that was dope. But I think the first time I thought, no, this is actually a thing, was when we did something with BET. And that was, yeah, so for me that was wild, that like, you know, a massive platform like that reached out to us. And we did this segment called Black Girls Rock, and they have the award ceremony every year called Black Girls Rock. And yeah, they asked us to be part of it, and we just had to record like a little clip, like a little 30-second video or something each. And that was on TV and stuff, so during the ad breaks. So I think for me that was like the first big thing we did. And then after that, probably the live show, like when we did our first live show, and that was really like, that sold out really, really quickly. And I was like,
I think
that was at Sink in Shoreditch, yeah. And it was only a small, like it was 250 people, and the tickets sold out in a day. And we were so like shocked because we didn't know what to expect. We'd never done a live show before. So I think those two moments for me is when I was like, maybe this is actually going to be a thing.